Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. It's New York and the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court is their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win the series.
So the New York starting 5, T in at point guard. Anthony is out there at Porzingis. Then there's a follow, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Porzingis. That's tipped. Here's Sloan. Pass to Grant. He dishes it to Quinn. Shot clock at 5. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And that one's good.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
That's good. Quinn's got 9.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
T, the pass to Anthony. Inside. Good. Nice play there from T.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Sloan. Picked by Okafor. Sloan dishes to Okafor. Stripped it away. And now the fast break. Anthony with... Oh! That was incredible.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 2. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it. Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Philadelphia has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Sloan. Okafor kicks to Sloan. Another miss by Philadelphia. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Sloan, following the basket by Freak. Another shot, and Okafor with the layup.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Some good play tonight for T. Already up to 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
So both teams making some changes here.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Now the pass to Bellinelli. Embiid the screen. Now Bellinelli. Off the pick. No good off the front iron.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here is Bayless. For three. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from T.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a three-point game. Sloan passes to Noel. Soft touch off the glass. Noel's got his first basket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Dunleavy kicks to Williams. Misses the three. 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Bellinelli dishes to Sloan. Now here's Noel. Oh, Quinn defending. Embiid the screen. 5 to shoot. Ariza has the open look. It's rebounded by T. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Sloan. Here's Noel. And that one is stuffed right through.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Here's Bellinelli. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. T. No luck. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But
and in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And New York looking at who they got. T, he's in at the point. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Williams. And it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. Here's T. Ariza with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 3. Quinn gets to Ariza. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Good. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
To the paint, deflects the pass. New York moving the ball around. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
This is to Bellinelli. Shoots. No good. Great D that time from T. Knicks trail by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Quinn. Great look, but off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Porzingis. Launches it. Shot is no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. 76ers lead by 2.
Bill Carmelo.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game I'm going to let slip away from us. We need this one. Number one, we've done really well in limiting our...
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
We got Donald Sloan. Grant is out there with Okafor. And it's Quinn in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. New York trailing for the lead. No good from T. And here comes the break. Passes it to Fuller. Here's Sloan, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Knicks trail by 4. Here's T, and the Knicks miss again.
In a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Sloan passes to Quinn. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Stolen away. And Grant with the clear...